everybody, it's Agent, and I'm back with the Transformers review, overview, whatever you want to call it. Today I have in front of me the Transformers War for Cybertron Siege Megatron. So there he is, and the first thing we'll do is we'll look at the packaging. And as you can see, it's got your standard run-of-the-mill see-through front so that you can see him. It's got that Siege design in the background there, Transformers on the side. You got some nice artwork on this side. You have a couple of product shots so you can see what he does. Bottom, you just have some writing. Top, you have a little bit of writing, and it's seen better days from the looks of it. And then on this side, you have your picture of Megs. And as usual with these ones, it's got the black light. See? Not just the one guy, they all have it. I'm going to say that for every single one of them. So, alright, let me adjust this camera here for a little bit here. So here we go. We have Megs right here, and he is a very decent looking tank, if I do say so. He's got some things which kind of stand out, like his feet and his face is hiding underneath there. I mean, you flip him over and you can pretty much see him. So, but you know, all in all, he's a tank. What do you expect? You got treads, which aren't real, but they have wheels, and you have some exhaust. These are supposed to be the exhaust right here. And you have your big cannon, and you have the rotating canopy. Is it called a canopy? I don't know. Turret. It's a turret, not a canopy. So, yeah, there you go. And, of course, with all the Siege product line, they have all these little ports on the sides and on the backs so that you can put weapons of sorts, or the Battle Masters, if you wish, like this guy here. We can just plug him in the side. Now he's a tank with a sword on the side of him, if that's what you wish to do. And you can put that in all four spots. He also has one at the tip of his cannon. So if you wanted, you could take this little piece here and just shove it in that hole, and kaboom! Okay, so that is Warpath. I'm sorry, that's Warpath. He does that. So, so you can do that. And I have this other one here, and we plug that in, and does not stick. Nope. But we do have things on the top to put them on, right there. And for some reason, mine does not like to stay together right there. It's very aggravating. So, but anywho's, done with that. So he does have a couple of accessories, but they are attached to him. So the first one is this piece, which you just unplug from there, and it's the front cannon. You can actually spread it apart there and turn it, flip it around, and put it back together, and it is a sword. That is his sword. It's a big sword too, and it's nicely done. Got some gray plastic. I'm going to do this real quick. Flip it around so we can see it. So it's got some gray plastic, a little bit of red, a little bit of silver. So it looks kind of nice. I mean, well, kind of. It looks nice. And yeah. So, and you can do whatever you want with this thing. I mean, you can hang it back. You can push it forward like that. Supposedly that's a way you can do it. It's something. It's something you can do. And the other one is right here, and that's his fusion cannon. So that is in there right now, and the only way we're going to get that out of there is to transform him. But let's just do this real quick. We'll put this back together, and we'll just do a quick little size comparison. And get it. These pieces fall down on mine too, so that stinks. So, alright, size comparisons in vehicle mode. First up, we will start with the leader class Shockwave. So, as you can see, He's slightly smaller than the leader. Next up, we will go with same Voyager size. These things, I just don't know why. They just don't want to stay in there. And I know it's transformed correctly, so that's not the problem. So there he is with, see, look at that. As soon as I put him down, it's like these things are super loose right here and they just don't want to stay. If I was to have a gripe, that's my gripe. Everything else is awesome. Just that one thing. So continuing on. So there he is with Optimus. So as you can see, he's a little bit bigger than Optimus, and mostly because of the cannon. So, all right, and then we'll do Sideswipe. So as you can see, he's definitely bigger than Deluxe Sideswipe. Fun times. All right, so now that that's out of the way, let's just get on down to transformation, because he just wants to come apart anyways right there. So the first thing you're gonna do is take that out. I'll put that off to the side. Then second thing we are going to do is we're going to come down here and we're going to unpeg his legs from there and there. And we're going to open this up. And then we are going to, now this is like a rotate and pull type thing. So you're going to go at the hinge right here, and at the same time you're going to pull it up right there. So I'm just going to go like that. See? So that hinge there, and then this hinge here. And we're just going to straighten that out. And we're going to do the same on this leg here. So, okay, like that. And then the only thing we need to do from there is slot these back into position, like so, and then bring them down, like so, and pull out his heel spur, like that, and there his lower body. We just got to rotate this around. His lower body is done. So now we just got to work on the top of the tank. Now, as you can tell, this transformation really isn't that difficult. And here's the other thing. These are like loose. There. So yeah, this transformation really isn't that difficult. So from here, you're just gonna, it just untabs itself. So from there, pull that up, push that through, and then we are going to slide that forward like so. See? Like that. This is gonna, what this is gonna do from here is we're gonna take his arms. So now that we have the room, and we're gonna untab them from this one spot here and rotate them around, and they will tab in from this big tab, pushing into there. Like that. And it doesn't seem like it's a tight fit when they go in like that, because they just really just go in there, but they hold it pretty tight. So this one holds it really tight. This one does too, but it just wants to be finicky like that. So then this comes around, and you can pull this down into this slot. It'll click a little bit. Can you hear that? Yeah, those things. So yeah, it's in there tight. So there we go. And this, just get that over there. And we rotate this in, rotate that in, like so. These two pieces on the top, they come down. And you can rotate the hands out. Rotate the hand out. Turn down the cannon. And there you go. You got a Megs. You've got a Megs all ready to go. So yeah, and he's a nice looking Megs. I like him. I like him. I think he does the trick. He definitely looks like Megatron, especially in the head. I've heard some people say that he's a little bit bulky with a tiny head, but it works. It works. I don't think you can make this head any bigger to kind of fill it in. or maybe bring this down a little bit so that it fits the rest of the body. But it works. I like it, and you like it. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching this. so all right. And then from there, we can take this, and you've seen me do it already. We just undo that. We rotate them slightly. Rotate this all the way around. Push that back in. Tab it in there, and now he's got a sword. There's his sword. So, and the sword he can actually just hold on to in that hand, or he can hold on to in that hand, or if you want, you can put it on the back here, like that, or like that, or as some people have been doing it, they just untab this, and they rotate this around, and they put this up on top, so that way it looks like he's got his little gun piece up there. Yeah. Some people do that. I don't do that. I don't see a need to do that. I just like to use it as a sword. You can use it as a gun if you want. Another thing you can do with it is, in the instructions they say that you can take this and cram it back into this hole, and then you can rotate that around, and there's actually this peg right there, and that goes in his hand, and now he's holding a big, huge gun. So, things you can do with it. More playability. So, alright, so there he is. Great figure. He's got all this little stuff to make it look like he's beat up on him. All the paint there, he's got it on his arms, he's got it on his chest. Mine has it on his head. He's got it on his shins there. So, I mean, mine's just kind of decked out in it awesomely. Looks good. Now, articulation-wise, his head is on a ball joint, as you can see. So it does go, it should go 360, but for some reason it just kind of gets stuck there. It does. So, about that, and about that. And if I do any more, it's just going to pop right off of there. And it doesn't go up more than that. And this hinge right here doesn't tab in anything, so you can use that to make him look up or make him look down, even though he's in his chest looking down. So that's head joint, arm joints. On the shoulder, 360, and then they go out this way, and then they have another upper arm rotation right there. Elbow joint, little bit more than 90 degrees on that, and then the hands just in and out from transformation. There's no rotation on that. And then from transformation, he also has a full rotating waist, upper hip. Let's get his arms out of the way here. Looks like he's cheering, goal! Goes out that far, and because of the rotations, you can actually, let's see if we can do that. Up, out, and this actually rotates right here, and it rotates up here at the upper leg, so he's got a wide variety on that. And then on his knee, bends about 90 degrees right there, goes back that far. And then we also have ankle tilt, which you have to unpeg it. And see, can you hear that? It's a pegged ankle tilt, which is cool. I mean, of course, when you pick them up, this one's really loose, so it just kind of flops out there. And then this one just always goes back in, but it's tighter. So this one just flaps around. So yeah, there he is. You can also remove his fusion cannon if you wish, and you can put it in any of those pegs that he has on his bodies. We now have 2 more up top here, so you can be like Perceptor. Or wait, no, isn't Perceptor on this side? I think Perceptor's on that side. So yeah, there you go. And you can also put it on his back. He's got 2 on each arm. He's got 1 down here. He's got 1 on each one of those. He's got 2 on his back. So that's how many of those he has. And we're just going to plug this back in. He also has spots where you can put your blast effects. So 1 there, right there. And he's got 1 on the upper part of his arm over here. And then he's got 1 on each leg right here. And here. And then I think that's it. If I'm missing 1, yeah, if I'm missing 1, then I'm missing 1. It doesn't really matter. So, all right, there you go. Yeah. Size comparisons. Let's do some size comparisons. All right, so first up, we will put him with Leader Class Wave. And of course, Leader Class Wave, for some reason, is smaller. But if we put his boots on, let's put his boots on here. His big boy boots. He does get a little bit taller. And now he's a little bit the same size. He's about the same height right there, even with his boots on. So there's Leader Shocking Wave. Now we have Voyager Prime. And they're roughly the same size. And then we'll do Deluxe Sideswipe. And he is shorter. So, alright. There we go. That's all we need. We don't need anything more on this guy. So, yeah, you can pretty much pick this guy. Actually, I don't think you can unless you find him online now, because he's Wave 1 and we are already past Wave 1. I, of course, have been taking my sweet time doing these. Yeah, you can still find him over at Big Bad Toy Store, Walmart once in a while, Target once in a while. He's still out there, so if you can find him, he's a nice Megs. So go on out there and get him if you can. As for me, that's it. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you click that bell, and we will talk to you later. Until next time.